Did he really ask you why? Why did you put the things that need to be cold in the container that keeps them cold?
It's the thing. There were people that took some, but they asked.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fine. That's no his fault. He didn't ask.
Why are you back here?
Let him respond. He should be able to
you already rage
respond.
quit.
Bro,
What
like,
the fuck?
how am I racist?
How did-
You just said that you were calling people the fucking N-word with the hard R fucking back camp.
No, I said that Nightmare did, and it was a joke.
I never said it. You literally said.
You're the only person who said the N-word. The only person who said the N-word at Fat Camp was you.
Just said.
Tina's fine. Tina's fine.
And I say it with an A, not a
I don't care if you said it. It didn't bother me. I'm just saying you're going to try to say that I'm racist, but I've never been racist in my life.
Twiggy, Tina produced a black male. She's fine. I don't know what
care
everybody's
about
pro
that.
blooding
I
about.
don't give a shit.
How does your wife feel about you threatening suicide, you stupid bitch? How about that? How the fuck does your wife feel about that, you dumb cunt?
Like, come on.
Let's not go that far. Let's not go that far.
But, like, how am I racist? That just doesn't make sense. Like, you're just
I
going to
didn't say
make
you're
up
racist.
stuff. No, Tina did.
No, but we think you're pathetic, though.
Oh, you just called me a fucking drug dealer. You're gonna make up shit, Twiggy?
No, you admitted that you were literally giving away pills to AGP, so you're just a drug dealer without taking money for it.
No,
Shut the fuck up.
You're a dumb bitch. I gave him ass pills, you stupid motherfucker.
Hey,
so
you said you gave him pills. You said you gave him pills. You
Just
admitted that
grasping for straws as usual.
You are, yeah, fuck off. Boom, 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 bitch.
And your whole family has come out and said that you're a drug dealer. I mean,
What
so,
family?
like,
What family?
I think it was your sister.
That was, oh, you ain't listen to old videos? Really? That's not even my sister, you dumb motherfucker.
Somebody came out. It was all over. I didn't care about it, but I just slightly remember it.
You attack people like a stereotypical white woman does, where you try to really grasp.
Yeah, I'm getting reactions. It's fun.
No, I'm getting reactions.
You just make yourself look retarded. You want to bring your wife on.
I don't care how I
to fight your battles. You have to bring your wife on to pay for your bills because you're not man enough to get a fucking job to do that.
Dude, if I could live my life, if I could live my life where I can just sit down, do nothing, and have my wife pay for everything for me, bro, that would be like awesome.
That's
so what you do now.
No, I wish that's what I was doing.
You don't have another job.
You literally know I'm a mechanic. I have done like full repairs in the Discord, like on VC with people.
Yeah,
like,
you were too much of a brokey to fucking buy your own beverages.
I literally did buy my own stuff at Fat Camp. What do you mean? I literally every time we went to a gas station, Xylee took me to a gas station and I bought stuff, right? Yeah, once. Other than that, I never left the property. How am I going to buy something? When I'm told that I get to drink for free, I'm drinking for free, bro.
No one said you could drink everything for free.
Keem literally told me I could drink for free. He said if it's in the fridge, drink it.
I never heard that.
But Tina, stop the no, how am I racist? You are proof that I'm racist.
You are. You kept saying you kept saying that word too. Don't say you didn't ever say it, Twiggy.
When did I say it?
You were on the back saying it too, motherfucker. Say you did.
I wasn't.
Say you did, bitch. Say you did, motherfucker.
Who was with me when I said it?
Nightmare, you heard him saying it before at fucking Fat Camp.
Oh, we're bringing this up.
Okay. Did I say the N-word, Nightmare?
Prove you did.
Well, Nightmare, don't keep us waiting.
I'm waiting.
You said a lot of controversial things. Trying to remember top of my head at this moment, I can't remember it.
Yeah, I didn't say it. I wouldn't say it.
But I can't remember exactly. Give me a minute and I'll try and remember. But those 2 weeks were a long fucking 2 weeks.
I would like to know.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
The moment I remember, I'll be honest about whether it happened or not. I'm trying to fucking think of the day. But you said a lot of fucked up shit. It's quite hard to narrow it down to one specific, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, there was a time when I was
sitting out your mouth for 2 weeks as well.
Bro.
I literally only talked about Rastov for one night. You talked a lot of...
So we're in a very interesting stage of a new saga. I'm not sure how long it will last. It may last maybe like a couple weeks or even a couple, months. Or really up to the 4th of July, right? We'll see how long it lasts, right? So the new saga, I'm going to dub as Twiggy versus the World Saga. Basically, why is everybody going against Twiggy? Why is there such a big uproar against him? I think it comes down to people that don't like his attitude. People don't like the way he treats the viewers, and especially the pay pigs and the crown. Personally, I don't care since I don't have any membership with any of them. And if I do have a membership, before anybody asks, a lot of them are gifted. But for the most part, I don't have any memberships that I am willing to pay for. So a lot of people who do pay for this stuff don't like Twiggy's mindset or the way he's doing things, right? And I think also for some people, specifically the host, there's sort of this weird... Like, are you being who you are? Are you not who you are? Do you not know who you are? Type of pick it, right? And I think that's what a lot of them have against Twiggy, because Twiggy is I wouldn't call him complex. Truthfully, I wouldn't even call him a sociopath or a psychopath or anything. Right, I would just say that he's just a guy who's trying to entertain people, but is failing, and he's trying to get a rise in people, but at the same time, it also failed, right? In this particular episode of Lolcowqueen, right, surprisingly, it wasn't even dominated by Becky. It was dominated by everybody else talking about Twiggy, and it led to this sort of like, you know, kind of a war against him, right? And I think also because Twiggy has this tendency to snake on people, has a tendency to lie and purposely, you know, mess with people, there's a lot of grudges against him, like Roxy or even Nightmare, whoever. They have their own grudges against him, right? Hell, even Keem like had to apologize to Roxy because, like, you know, Twiggy set her up and everything. Now, she did. There's some things, who cares? But see, for the most part, it was a setup by Twiggy, right? And I think people are kind of catching up to his game, what he's trying to do, and it's failing miserably. Especially someone like Xylee, who is really more of the up and up in catching his game. Now, apology, I had to take a coffee. Now, I think also another thing is because the way Twiggy works, he tries to like go to one side and play another side. When we saw with the whole Test versus Nerd, I think ultimately, I think those are more or less over. I do see sort of there's a weird alliance, and it's so stupid to say it like that. It's Rome, but very F slur, and I think because of that, a part of me wants to believe it's scripted, like really all of it is scripted, but also I know that their level in confidence has only been slowly growing, and I just don't think any of this is really scripted, or at least if it is, not a lot. I think a lot of it is just them dicking around doing, and they're just bored, and Twiggy is trying to get an uproar with everybody, and I think people are catching up, right? Like, hell, you know, Twiggy even straight up said to Nightmare, right? Because Nightmare is going to box Twiggy. Twiggy straight up said to Nightmare, like, I want you to purposely hurt me to where I can, you know, throw a legal charge against you. And I'm just like, that's just very childish. You have no balls, dude. Like, I don't know what it is. And I think because Twiggy is sort of like, you know, he's back up in the corner and he doesn't know what to do, so he's doing whatever he can to get an uproar. Is it working? I guess so. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of working with the host, but at the same time it makes him look worse and worser, to the point where like you can't play, well, I'm just playing stupid, and you act stupid and you are stupid, but then you try to do the whole, you know what I mean. I think you guys know what I'm trying to apply. I don't know what you guys think. We'll see how this saga goes, but till next time, have a good one. Be safe and God bless.